Hey, what's going on, you all? Welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you all how I wash my daughter's hair after she has taken her braids out. Now, I know she's a teenager and she can definitely wash her own hair, but every now and then I still like to do it as my way of spending time with her and because I'm mommy. Now, she had these braids in for about 2 months and she plays sports, so you can see the buildup right here. Not to mention, she also has 4C type hair. And a lot of people ask me how I help her maintain her length since both of my daughters have thick, dense, and coily hair. People tend to think that I'm using some type of special product or secret formula, but honestly, the routine is super low maintenance. You just have to be gentle, intentional, and strategic with this hair type. And I'll be sharing some tips on how to care for and manage 4C hair in this video. So let's go ahead and get into it. So when it comes to 4C type hair, it features the tightest coils among the natural hair types. And it's very dense and it's really prone to shrink up to 75% when dry, making it appear shorter than it really is. So I'm going to start off by using some Suave clarifying shampoo just to break up some of the buildup. You don't even have to get any expensive shampoo at all, just something that is clarifying. So due to its structure, it's prone to be dry, fragile, and it tangles. Now, there's often this misconception that if you are of African descent, your hair does not grow. But people from all different backgrounds, races, and ethnicities, all of our hair grows at about ½ an inch per month. But a lot of times when it comes to people who have tightly coiled hair, the key is retention. So have you ever dyed your hair and you notice that your hair is growing from the root, but it's not getting any longer? So it's proof that it grows, but it's the retention. So you have to learn how to keep the hair that grows from your scalp by doing low manipulation hairstyles and not doing anything that's going to break out the hair as it grows. This includes not using harsh chemicals. This also includes not using real coarse brushes or anything that when you're combing or brushing your hair is going to pull it out. So you want to use a sulfate-free shampoo. Sulfate-free shampoo will not strip the hair of the natural oils. Our hair starts to break when we strip it of the natural oils. Or you can do what's called co-washing, which is washing with conditioner only. You also want to do deep conditioning weekly, but do not manipulate the hair as much when you're doing this deep conditioning. So you want to apply a protein balance mask for about 20 to 30 minutes under a shower cap. You can sit under a dryer if you want to. I don't recommend it. You can just let it air dry if you want to. This will reduce the breakage and support growth. You also want to moisturize and seal pretty much on a regular basis. You can use leave-in conditioner, anything that's creamy, it contains castor oil, jojoba oil, or argan oil to lock in the hydration. And what you want to do is focus on the ends of your hair and the scalp, because when your hair starts to break at the ends, it travels all the way up the shaft of the hair and your hair will break. Your diet also plays a part in maintaining healthy hair because you want to nourish from within. Also, when you are detangling, make sure you use a wide tooth comb, or what I like to do is go in with my fingers and kind of break the hair apart. This will prevent the knots that lead to breakage. And like I previously said, you also want to avoid those really hard brushes. So once you're done with that, you want to do what's called protective styling, and you want to make sure this is ongoing. Protective styling like twists, braids, buns, or even a puff will reduce manipulation and friction. And these protects the ends and minimizes shrinkage visibility and promotes length retention. So you want to refresh the style every 1 to 2 weeks, but you want to make sure you moisturize underneath. And when you go to bed, you want to put your hair in like a loose pineapple or a high bun if you want to, and make sure you have a satin bonnet or a silk bonnet and a pillowcase to prevent friction and drying overnight. A lot of times when we use cotton pillowcases, our hair when we sleep rubs up against the cotton, and sometimes when you look at your pillowcase, you will see your hair strands on there. So it is causing friction when you sleep and you're not aware of this, and that can also cause breakage. Another thing you may want to do is trim every 6 to 8 weeks. You want to snip the ends to prevent, as I said before, the split ends from traveling up the shaft of your hair, and this will ensure that your hair grows evenly. So right here I'm rinsing out her hair, and after I go ahead and rinse out her hair, then that's when I'm going to come in with a product that I had bought called Not On My Watch. This is the Aunt Jackie's detangling conditioner. So I'm going to go ahead and rub that in through her hair all over, and I'm going to get it on the ends of her hair. And what this does is it kind of relaxes the hair so that when I go to style it, it's not bunched together, and I can easily separate the hair and manipulate the hair. So the instructions do not say to rinse it out, but I went ahead and decided to rinse it out because after I rinse it out, I'm also going to come in with a product that I purchased, and it is from Miche Beauty, and this product is the Tropical Oasis Humidity Gel. Now, I've used this on my hair before, and what it does is it really locks in moisture. So you don't have to dry your hair with this product. It's preferred that you leave it drenching wet. But when you start to put the product into your hair, you can see that it enhances the natural curl pattern of your hair. So you can see that I'm rubbing this on the ends of her hair, really trying to get it in there. And so one of the things that you have to remember when promoting growth is that retention is key, and focus on the scalp health in order to prevent damage. And also, do not apply heat. If you cannot apply heat, don't do it. And you can see I'm just going to let her hair air dry right here, and you can see what the product did. And I'm going to show another video of how I style it.